afternoon.
Yes.
And for those of you that have been following along that have kind of an idea of what's been going on here, we have been shooting Wonderwall.com's New Wave photo shoot. We've been hosting some of the biggest names on the internet here today. So just to give everyone out there a little bit of background information, walk us through what you have been up to here today.
So let's see. Walked in, did a couple interviews about questions that I didn't really know. And then got my makeup did. Wait, they probably shouldn't know about the makeup. I got my makeup did. Whatever. I got my makeup done. They switched me out of some clothes that I don't really wear, but I look kind of bomb. I had like these yellow shorts with this nice blue. You were filming the blue shirt. You can't see her, but she's doing this.
But he did not get his makeup done.
No, nothing about that at all.
Or his hair, because you do this yourself, right?
I wake up.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it took a lot of work. 45 minutes.
I am up close and personal with this hair, and I have to say it is phenomenal. You guys don't even know. It's so cool.
It's aight.
How long does it take for you to do your hair?
45 minutes. It depends.
Are you serious?
If I'm filming the Holy Spirit, like today, it took me like 20 minutes.
Wow.
But sometimes, like, you got to straighten it, then you mess up, and then you got to because once you straighten it, you put the hairspray in, and it doesn't work, then you got to wash it back out. It's a process.
All right. So I see why you wouldn't want anyone else getting up in there.
Yeah, because I have too much imperfections with my head that I got to cover.
Okay, so anyone out there who's been kind of like following along today knows we're doing like a beachy theme today. It's been like a beachy photo shoot. So what kind of like stuff was going on in your photo shoot? What did you do? Like what were you like playing around with today?
Let's see. They have like this bench chair type of thing with this really colorful towel. And I actually I don't really go to the beach that often.
Oh, really?
I'm afraid of the ocean.
What?
A little bit, because there's sharks and shit.
Okay.
Can't cuss, can we?
No.
Sorry.
Sharks
and
stuff.
That scare me inside the ocean. I don't know. Do you know what's in there? There's things that we don't even know.
That is so true.
At all that lives in there.
Yeah. I mean, all sorts of like deep sea dwelling monsters for all we know. I mean, I saw Pacific Rim. Did you see Pacific Rim?
I did see Pacific Rim. Well, who knows what's in there now?
Yeah, we don't want to go there. All right, lesson learned.
Yeah.
Nowhere near the ocean. All right, well, we're glad that you played the character for us today. You hopped on the beach stuff.
Yes.
We pretended a little bit. All right, well, that's cool. And then you played the Wonderwall fortune teller game?
I did.
How did that go?
It was a little, so like, for those of you guys that might not know what the fortune teller thing is, it's basically like they had us pick a color, and then you spell the color out, and there's like a number.
Yeah.
It basically gets down to a random type of question.
It's like an origami thing. You know, all the like teenage girls played it when you were little. Do you have siblings?
Or I played it
as
well.
Do you have sisters?
Girls, same thing. Yes.
So you probably are used to like seeing them around the house.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, I played them a little bit. You know, I mess with it.
You gotta flirt it up a little bit somehow.
Bit.
You know,
trying to keep it all cool,
stuff like that. Cool. So what we're kind of wanted to talk to everyone about today, and just so for those of you that are just like starting to tune in, Dietrich is here at Wonderwall.com's New Wave photo shoot, where we are talking to some of the biggest internet stars about the business of the internet.
Yes.
Because you guys are so cool and you're normal people, and it's really interesting to see what you see as being the thing that really pushed you to the next level in your career.
Yeah.
What do you think it was that made you stand out from all the other kids out there who were just kind of like trying to make it work on the internet?
Yeah, I think what it is because I've been in the industry altogether now for like 9 years, and one of the things that crosses my mind is everything that comes my way is like extra, right? I don't really do things for the idea of money or the idea of like whatever success is. For me, I just found something that I really love, and I was like, cool, I want to do that, and that's all I focused on. Where like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of people sometimes get it twisted, like, oh, I want the fame, or I want this.
The money.
But for me, I just love to dance and be a weirdo online, and people, I guess, liked it for some odd reason, and so everything kind of became extra. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where, like, I was, like, happy before everything, and now I'm, like, really, really happy, extremely grateful for the people. Like, anybody even leaving comments right now is really, really sweet. I'm reading them right now, so if you're writing them, thank you. But, like, these things are, like, it's crazy to me, and I just think that if you love what you do, and that makes you happy, then just do it, and then whatever comes out of it is essentially extra.
Very cool. So, tell me about, like, the first time that you really realized that you were onto something, where you were like, oh, like, this is working. Like, people are actually paying attention. What was, like, the aha moment?
You know what? It was probably, like, a year and a half after I started dancing, and a girl liked me. And I was like, I'm on to something.
It was your first, like,
I
random...
wasn't on her, but I was on to something.
It was, like, your first, like, random fan, where you, like, had...
She wasn't a random fan. She was just a girl at school that I thoroughly adored.
Oh, okay. You mean, like, a girl actually was,
yeah,
like,
because I started dancing for a girl, and it was a little tough because you're learning, so you kind of look stupid. I still look stupid, but just I didn't look as stupid. And a girl liked it, and then a few people started cheering, so I was like, I think there might be something here.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
So you got into dancing then to
For
flirt
girls.
up with the ladies.
Yeah, because I sucked at like every sport.
Oh, really?
I didn't suck.
Because
I just wasn't good enough.
dancing is so athletic, and you have to have so much coordination, and it is so, like, people, it's almost underrated, like, how athletic dancers are.
I think
crazy.
a little bit. Yeah, I think it was just, I wasn't really good at, like, hitting a ball.
Okay.
I wasn't really good at catching a ball, but I was really good at spinning on the ball of my head. And that one I was like, okay.
I would have loved to have been in the room the first time you realized that.
I was like, the faces we make in head spinning is really weird, but anyways, yeah.
That's amazing. So you're starting to branch out in lots of different things right now. So what is an upcoming project that you are most excited to talk about that you would like everyone out there to be aware of right now?
It's interesting because they asked this question earlier, and they're like, what's coming up for the summer? And to be honest, guys, nothing that I could... There's like one thing I've been wanting to talk about for a really long time now, but I can't even talk about it until it's released.
Yes. We've been getting a lot of that today.
Yeah, and I'm sure, right? And I'm like, it's weird because besides that, I really don't have anything. I think most people are like, oh, what's coming up in the near future? Tell us something good. And it's like, I don't know. I didn't know what's been happening for the last 10 years, so I'm just kind of going with the wave. Just YouTube videos, which you can find at youtube.com/thedominic show if you don't already know.
Well, and that's the nature of Hollywood, guys. It's like you just never know what's going to happen, and it's hard because you don't want to like say a bunch of things and then things change, or like everything's about surprises and social media reviews, and so you know you kind of have to be a little bit tight-lipped, which I'm sure is hard for you because you're in the business of sharing with people.
Yeah, and you want to do that, but like you said earlier, like anything can just come up, right? Like I think one time we found out 45 minutes before I was supposed to go on Ellen. That Ellen was like, Ellen wants you to come on and dance real quick because she can't dance today. So it was like 45 minutes before, like 45 minutes. They're like, how far do you live? I'm like, I'm 5 minutes from the studio. So they're like, all right, get here now. So like even things like that, they just pop up. You know?
Yeah,
so,
and like, how can you say no to that?
Okay, I would never say no to. No one's gonna ever say no to Ellen.
No one says no to Ellen.
No one says no to Ellen. It's
also,
Ellen.
no one says no to Wonderworld.com. Just saying,
Ever.
but you know.
They're like, can you do this YouNow? And I'll be like,
yes,
I will.
Look how scared he looked when he said that just now. Yeah.
I'm
Take
totally
him in the back closet.
I was totally down.
So what are you doing for the summer then in terms of fun? Are you have any vacations planned or anything like that? Or are you just going to be like working and chilling?
Cue the cliche classic answers. My job is so much fun because I hang out with my friends all the time. So it's like, often I'm like, my Mondays are like my Saturdays. You know, like every day to me is like, it's really fun. It's nothing too. I don't know what that was. It's nothing too crazy, you know. But for the most part, I'm going to this. What is it? This YouTube summit thing where I get to hang out with a bunch of other YouTubers.
Okay.
Yeah, in New York, and I think that's next week. But besides that, just kind of going with whatever happens.
Awesome. Very cool. So if everything goes according to plan over the next few years, and you can have your wildest dream in terms of this business come true, what would that be? What's like the ultimate ambition? Is it feature film? Is it music? Would you like to have your own dancing show? Like, what would that be exactly for you?
So my ultimate, I guess, ambition or dream. It's weird. I don't really.
They're different.
They are different. My ultimate ambition was to be on Singing and Dance, and that happened 9 years ago. Everything you see now is completely 100% extra.
That's amazing.
So I don't really have like. I'm like, yeah, sure, let's just keep going. Yeah. It's like a ladder of what the heck. Sorry, it's like an invisible ladder that I've been climbing. And like in my life when I was a kid, if this was the ladder and I'm like strolling along right here, I only expected this, or not even expected, I only wanted this. So now I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. It's just like all.
Does it ever just like completely blow your mind where you're just like about to lay in bed and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that today, or like, wow, I can't believe I'm here.
100%.
Any
cool. person I meet, like. Any like people I used to meet or I've met like as a kid that I used to look up to. I'd met Robin Williams. He probably doesn't remember me. Like if sadly rest in peace if he was here today. But like I'd like people like me like Stevie Wonder or like I was a huge NSYNC fan. So like and then I was working with JC Chazé at one point.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like crazy that like, you know, these things happen and it's just like, whoa, like, it's crazy.
Well, congratulations. That's so amazing. Hard work, guys. It's hard work and dedication. If you've been listening to any of our chats today, like that is the number one thing. It's just people being fully dedicated to this and working their butts off.
Mm-hmm.
So, for those of you that are just tuning in, again, I'm here with Dietrich at Wonderwall.com. He is participating in part of our Wonderwall.com New Wave photo shoot today. So, if you want to take a look at some behind the scenes and preview photos from the photo shoot today, you can add Wonderwall.com on Snapchat. It's at Wonderwall. Or excuse me, sorry, add at Wonderwall on Instagram and Twitter, Facebook/Wonderwall, and on Snapchat, we're actually Wonderwall, .com. So it's wonderwall.com. Mixing it up for you guys. Now, Dietrich, for anyone out there who has not followed you yet on your social media channels, what's wrong with you? Where should they follow you?
There's nothing wrong with you. Yeah, so
just a joke, guys.
What's wrong with you? YouTube.com/The Dominic Show. If you're bored or interested, it's just a bunch of dance and comedy stuff that I like to do. Yeah. Instagram. Can I plug everything?
Plug everything.
Instagram. Instagram.com/DTrixPics. Snapchat @RealDtrix. MySpace.com/Dtrix. Tinder.com/sad.
You're gonna get all the ladies very excited right now. You cannot make jokes like that.
.com/sad. Who would ever swipe? If you're on Tinder, for those that you know, I don't even know if you're old enough. If you're on Tinder, why would you even look at a person that's .com/sad? Like that's already bad.
So wait. Do you have Tinder? Are you on Tinder?
What? No.
All right,
No.
he's gonna plead the fifth this time, guys. All right, so at this point, let's go ahead and check out some fan questions. So, guys, if you're following along and you have any questions for Dietrich, go ahead and send those our way.
Now.
Look, Danielle might be on Tinder. Danielle, are you on Tinder?
I don't know if she's old enough to be on Tinder.
You can look up Dietrich.
Will you come to the Philippines? I've gotten a couple offers lately to come to the Philippines, and I promise I will, whether it's this year or next year, I'm gonna come. I promise.
What's like the craziest place that you've been? Or like most surprising?
Sherman Oaks. That's such a deep joke.
Sherman Oaks. If you guys are not from Los Angeles, Sherman Oaks is in the valley.
It's like right down the street.
It's very close.
The craziest place. It depends on the
say anything bad about Sherman Oaks.
I know. Sherman Oaks is great, by the way.
It is. We have lots of friends that live in Sherman Oaks. But like the craziest place that you've traveled to, or kind of like off the beaten path, or like, have you traveled a lot?
Yeah, I have. I'm trying to think of that place. Rosarito, Mexico.
All right.
It's not really the greatest place in the world.
Was it beautiful?
But it depends on what your definition of beautiful is. But no.
All right.
There it is, Rosarito.
Okay.
She said she's on
Rosarito,
Tinder
Mexico.
and she's 20.
All right. She's of legal age.
She's sweet.
Okay, let's see. If you guys have any questions, make sure to send those through. Come to Modesto. Modesto's not that far.
I used to live in Sacramento, so that's close.
Yeah.
Come to Detroit. On my way.
Everyone wants you to come visit. You're going to have to start getting frequent flyer miles.
I know.
I like both of your ears.
They're really small, but thank you. I can
Is
hear
this
well.
a thing with your fans in ears?
I don't know.
Is this a new thing? Okay.
I think this is new. This is
All
brand
right. If you Google search Dietrich's ears later, this might be a thing soon. Let's see. Have you met the McCon boys? Do you know them?
I think they meant to write MadCon.
MadCon.
MadCon? Oh, yes. I've met a few of them. That doesn't really help anything. But I believe Mahogany's on that too. I know Mahogany.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And let's see, some more people are asking for your Snapchat again. If you want to say it again.
@RealDtrix. RealDtrix. Dietrich was gone. Dietrich's Pics was gone. Dietrich Snaps was gone. Everything was gone.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So did you go through and follow all of them afterwards just to see like who else is posting on Dietrich? So I wonder if they're fan accounts or if
possibly,
it's, like,
or I think it's one of those things where like they like grab it just in case so they can sell it.
Gotcha.
I don't really know.
Okay,
it's not worth anything.
What's your favorite color?
It changes, but guess my favorite color. It starts with the letter B, ends with blue.
Blue.
You're so good.
I'm so smart, you guys.
You're so good.
I'm so smart. Let's see. You guys are sending so many questions. It's hard to keep up. What's your favorite dance move?
Whoa.
And can you say Caroline's name?
Caroline. My favorite dance move is the ones I can't remember. That sounds weird, but it's like when you're in the moment and you're like freestyle dancing, the coolest stuff comes and leaves because you don't know what you were doing. So the I can't remember dance.
Freestyle. Gotta love it. All right, so for anyone who is just tuning in right now, I am Jessica, an editor at Wonderwall.com. Dietrich is visiting us here in the Wonderwall.com studios today for a photo shoot and some interviews as part of our New Wave photo shoot. There's a lot of questions here about Donald Trump. Is that must be one of the other Dietrichs, huh?
No. My picture on my Snapchat is Donald Trump's face.
Oh, is there a story there?
Not really.
All right,
I think
guys.
it's relatable. It's a relatable topic to anybody new.
Yeah. So if you're looking for the right Dietrichs on Snapchat, it is, it's Donald Trump.
That's the right one.
People love your hair. I love his hair too. And guys, what I feel like I should also tell you is that he smells really good.
Febreze.
Yeah, he smells like you. What cologne are you wearing, or is it the hair product?
It's Febreze. No, I wear Zara cologne.
Okay.
And it's really cool because at Zara they give you these different types of colognes, but they go in and out within like 4 months. And they just keep giving you different types.
Ooh,
yeah.
That's nice.
An interesting concept, right?
All right.
It's good.
So for anyone who missed a little bit of our conversation about, he smells good, I'm telling you, about Dietrich's hair earlier, he puts a lot of effort into it, and it looks really amazing. I feel like it's flat here, so you guys don't really get like the full experience.
I'll give you the 360. Should we give him a 360?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, we need music.
I'll let you handle that part. And there is the big reveal. It's impressive. So is it a mohawk? It's not really a mohawk.
It's like one of those things that was cool never. No, it was cool back in like 2010. It's like a faux hawk. Confused?
Yeah.
Confused faux hawk? Yeah, because my head is shaped weird.
Really?
Yeah, and because of head spins, like we were talking, the ball of the head spins, it left like a scar, so I have to like cover it, you know?
Is that for real?
Yeah.
From the head spins, or did you already have like, okay.
No, it's from the head spins.
Wow.
This is a weird position.
I didn't know it was like so dangerous.
Yeah.
Someone wanted to know about your sweater earlier, your jacket.
My jacket, yes, what about it? What was the question?
Where's your jacket from?
Zara. I get everything from Zara. This is a plug for Zara.
Do you have a deal with Zara?
No, I don't. No,
All right,
I don't.
Zara, if you're listening, you need to get this man
Hook
a
me
deal because he is your biggest fan ever. Let's see some more questions. Aw, everyone just really loves you. It's hard to find a question. Your fans are really sweet. They're so nice. They're making me happy. This makes me happy. Who's your favorite other dancer?
Who's my favorite dancer?
Yeah.
Steven Twitch Boss.
Oh,
Speaking of
yes.
Ellen DeGeneres, so on Ellen, Twitch is like her DJ guy.
Yeah.
The guy yeah. And he is like, I've been friends with him for like almost a decade now. So we kind of like, in that world of like reality TV and just continuing on and doing whatever, we've known each other like through the whole process of it. So it's pretty cool.
So if there's ever a Magic Mike 3, is that something that you would be open to?
If they don't mind someone that has 0 abs. I think you need at least 3.5 abs to at least audition for Magic Mike.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Because it's not so magic down there.
Have you seen that movie?
Yeah,
the
you know
one
what's
with
crazy?
The second one?
I've seen the second one, and I was authentically blown away. I was like, this choreography is dope. Like, Channing Tatum's getting it. Like, it was good.
So you were like totally surprised you had never seen
No, I didn't have any expectation. Kind of just went in, and I was like, yo, this is really good.
Ladies, you know, because we all saw Step Up when we were younger.
Fellas probably will hate and be like, no. Watch it, because it's actually good. It's really good.
It's really good. It's really funny. Let's see. Do you brush your eyebrows? You do have great eyebrows. What do you do for your eyebrows?
I shave them.
What?
Yeah, I have an eyebrow story. Not to take too much time, but basically, when I was younger, my this girl at my school, she used to make fun of me, and people would laugh. So she'd be like, "Hey, Dominic," and she would do this stuff.
Oh my gosh!
And she called me Wolverine, and she was actually my ex-girlfriend at the time. Was really mean.
Oh.
She already broke my heart. Wow, just keep going with your Wolverine comment. And then my mom was like, "Don't ever pluck the top."
Oh, yes.
Pluck the bottom. But when I did that, I ended up looking like it was like this. And I was like walking around. It looked like I was always pissed off.
Aww.
And so I grew them back out, and I just started taking down the tops because otherwise they'd be all connected. It would just be faux hawk and then hair.
Do you do it on your own, or does someone help you?
I do it myself.
Wow, that's impressive.
Well, yeah, it's not that impressive.
Well, I feel like I can barely do my eyebrows, so if you're like waxing and getting up in there, like that's some like scary stuff. But you do a really good job.
Thanks.
Isn't it funny that sometimes like the things that people tease us about when we're little end up being like the thing that people admire the most, or like things.
Yeah, because
like
you
the
got to work
sexiest.
on it.
Yeah. Well, do you know the actress Lily Collins, for example?
No, I don't.
Oh, she has. If you guys don't know Lily Collins, like she has amazing eyebrows. I'm obsessed with her eyebrows, and she said that people used to make fun of her for her eyebrows when
And
she
look
was
at her now.
little. And now when she goes to like foreign countries to do press, people will draw on fake eyebrows because they're like fans.
That's
That's
so
how
cool.
they honor her.
That's
so.
sweet. Those
Yeah.
that's real fans right there.
Yeah, that's real fans.
Good for them.
Let's see. You're
No, I've
very
never
handsome.
kissed a boy.
Have you kissed a boy? I missed that one. Why are you so hot?
Because the AC's not on.
It is actually really warm back here. I don't know if we're next to this window and there's not a lot of AC back here. So let's see how we're doing on time. Where do we see the run time here? I don't know. Oh,
People are
we're
so
about 20
sweet.
minutes.
Or it could just be the same person saying, "Do you know how handsome
Yeah,
you are?"
right.
Oh, it could just be my mom. She's like, "We're gonna make sure he knows." That's how she talks. Actually, it's really funny.
For anyone who is just tuning in right now, again, I'm an editor with Wonderwall.com. We are here with Dietrich, who is showing off his dance moves currently in the Wonderwall.com kitchen studio, where we've been chatting about Wonderwall.com's new wave photo shoot. I should have just sat here and had you do dance moves the whole time.
Sorry.
We didn't even have to talk about anything.
It's like it's tough not to dance because it's just right here. I'm doing a whole section for you guys now. Look at that.
So you guys, this is why you need to go follow Dietrich on all of his channals.
Please follow me.
This is
I
amazing.
can do all this for yourself.
I'm not going to get any work done tomorrow because I'm just going to be watching your videos all day. All right, so before we sign off, is there anything else that you would like to say for anyone who's maybe just tuning in, or maybe anything that we didn't go through yet?
Yes.
I would love to get a chance for you to say all of these girls' names because they're so sweet, but I just don't know if we can get through all of them. I'm sorry, ladies. We opened the door
I'm sorry.
and then...
I'm sorry. Last things?
Yeah.
Last things? Closing statement.
Closing statement.
All right.
Closing argument.
Can you give me like a nice hum in the background because it's like a really nice
Sure.
message.
I'm going to apologize in advance
You just
to
gotta
anyone
commit.
listening to this, but
Nice scoring. Like, let's go for the idea
a
of
hum
like
or like a
that. Yeah. And
I don't know
very,
how
like,
long I can sustain it.
Imagine
but I'll
if
try.
I was imagine if I was Morgan Freeman and I'm about to give a really good like inspirational
Ooh,
message.
okay.
Here we go.
Channeling angelic. Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, go. Over time, you're gonna find yourself
I've lost
singing.
my voice already.
Okay, just
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Thanks for hanging out and letting me hang out with you today, and thanks for commenting, people. You guys are awesome, and whatever you do in life, just have fun.
Thank you guys so much for tagging along today. And Dietrich, thank you so much for being with us today. Make sure to add @Wonderwall on Instagram, on Twitter, Facebook.com/Wonderwall on Facebook, and Wonderwall.com on Snapchat to get more behind-the-scenes look at Dietrich's today at our new wave photo shoot. See you then. Bye. Oh, wait, are we hugging? Yay, he's a hugger, guys. It just keeps getting better.